For a broader perspective on the latest situation in the Middle East, we're joined by Republican leader and an expert on PAC-US relations, Mr. Sajid Tarar, live from Washington, D.C. Sir, thank you so much for joining us and welcome to Asia One News. President Trump has declared the US-Iran memorandum effectively over after the latest exchange of strikes. Does this signal a shift from diplomacy back towards military pressure?
I don't think their policy has been shifted. President Trump has said several times the memorandum of understanding is suspended, but we will move towards the talks. Today, I wanted to quote the BBC had said there is no war, but there is no peace either. And both parties, it seems like they want to avoid war, but they are not giving a single inch of land to each other. So this is a situation, fight, talk situation is going on. They have attacked 170 coastal targets in Iran within 72 hours. 14 people got killed, 78 injured. Situation is not good. But I believe both countries, they want to avoid war. Both sides have different, the public to satisfy the public opinion. Iranian regime, their confidence is high because due to the midterm election coming and the way the Congress is behaving in US, emotions, and the general public's emotions in Iran, they are high as well, and they are shouting revenge, death to America, death to Donald Trump. So the situation, and in US, midterm is at the corner. There's a lot of pressure from hawkish senators on President Trump, and President Trump is trying to clarify that my deal is better than Obama deal. I'm not giving a single penny to Iran, and I'm not giving them anything in exchange to the foreign the frozen funds at the same time. Instead of the funds, I'm giving them soybean and corn. So, matter of fact, there is one war, and there are three countries want to win: Iran, Israel, and America, because Israel is having election in October in Israel as well. So I believe there's one war, and there are three people they are trying to justify it.
Well, sir, the US says its strikes were a response to attacks on commercial shipping, while Iran calls them violations of international law. How is Washington likely to justify its actions to the international community?
Matter of fact, the thing I wanted to quote the NATO chief yesterday, the Mark Rutte, he has said absolutely necessary. Though, so this because they have violated the ceasefire and they attacked one of the Qatar's vessel. And Qatar was playing a key role as an arbitrator in the region. So I believe there is no justification. And today they are attacking on Kuwait, Jordan, even then, and Bahrain, and they are claiming that we are attacking the American assets. But I believe this is a violation from Iran, and President Trump is on the right side. Seems like the public opinion of the United States and the world, they are behind Donald Trump because Iran is violating, and seems like there's a big difference in between the political leadership and the defense IRGC. It seems like a big difference in between them, and I hope it doesn't escalate from here.
And so Iran has retaliated with missile attacks targeting US military facilities in the Gulf, while shipping through the Strait of Hormuz has dropped sharply. How concerned is the US administration about the wider economic and security consequences?
You know, I've seen the reaction of the market. The Brent crude oil has gone to $78, almost $78.02, 6%. So they are really reacting on it. I believe if they keep doing it, not only the crude oil, the fertilizer is another product. We cannot survive without agriculture in the world. So we might see the food shortages, and we might see the price hikes everywhere, which is already touching the roof. Inflation is a big international crisis at the moment.
And so Qatar and other regional mediators are trying to keep diplomatic channels open. From your perspective, is there still a realistic path back to negotiations, or has the conflict entered a much more dangerous phase?
I believe the good part right now, both parties, they want to believe in dialogue. They haven't called their dialogues off. I believe the technical teams will be sitting down soon and starting talking about it, hopefully in Pakistan. This was the previous plan, to start the negotiations, start this dialogue on 11th of July, and start talking about the nuclear Hormuz and the inspections of the nuclear assets in Iran. I believe The backdoor diplomacy, the backdoor channels are still open. People are talking about it today. Pakistan's Interior Minister Mohsen Naqvi is in the U.S. and he met the United Nations Secretary General. So I believe many things are happening on the end side behind the scene.
And finally, sir, what message do you think President Trump is trying to send to Iran and to US allies in the Gulf and Israel through this latest military response?
He just left Turkey and coming back. A matter of fact, he has criticized Spain and the NATO and their role in this war. He was not pleased with them, but he's just trying to avoid the war. I have been watching. He was just talking to the journalist from his Air Force One. He's still trying to avoid. He's talking. He's hawkish. He's not sending the weak signal. But the bottom line is this: he still believes the dialogue is the only way moving forward.
Mr. Sajid, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it lots.